I'm Supreetha. Welcome to my math class. So in the previous lectures on trigonometry, we studied the 6 trigonometric ratios that were sine, cos, tan, secant, cosecant and tan. Yes, we studied the definitions of these 6 trigonometric ratios. Yes, and then we solved some problems on them. Okay, and in the previous video, we studied something about unit circle. Yes. So yes, if this is our unit circle, okay, this would be our x-axis. Yes, this is our x-axis, y-axis. Okay, what was the unit circle? The radius. Yes, the radius from the any point would be 1. Okay, so what would be this coordinate point? It would be 1, 0. This would be 0, 1. This would be minus 1, 0. And this would be 0, minus 1. Yes, we studied so much. So if I write a table, sine theta and cos theta, okay. Now what would our 0 degree, that is sine theta at 0 degree be? Sine theta at 0 degree is 0. Okay, can you observe here? As I told you, this is cos theta, sine theta, right? So cos theta, that is cos, yes, let me leave some place for the other angles. Yes, cos 0 degree would be how much? That would be 1. Yes, now if you can observe here, this is our 90 degree. Yes, this line would be our 90 degree. Agree? Now, what is sine 90 degree? Yes, sine 90 degree is 1. Okay, what is cos 90 degree? That would be 0. Yes, so now we are done with 0 degree and 90 degree. Let us try finding the other standard angles, which are 30 degree, yes, 45 degree and 60 degree. Okay, now to start with, let me take an equilateral triangle. Yes, what do you mean by an equilateral triangle? An equilateral triangle is a triangle in which every side is equal and every angle is equal. Agree? Now let me take an equilateral triangle. So yes, this is an equilateral triangle. Let me name it as A, B and C. Okay, now if I take AB is equal to 2A, yes, even AC would be 2A and BC also would be 2A. Why? Because it is an equilateral triangle. And then, as you know, for an equilateral triangle, it is 60 degree, 60 degree and 60 degree. Why? The sum of interior angles of a triangle must be 180. Yes, since the angles are same, if I divide 180 with 3, I would get 60. So all the 3 angles would be 60, 60 and 60. Okay. Now, this is an equilateral triangle. We can apply trigonometric values only for a right angle triangle, right? So what I'll do is, let me take something called as a perpendicular bisector, or let me draw a line AD perpendicular to BC. Now as you can see, AD, let me name this point as D. This is a perpendicular bisector. Okay, so now here it would be, the angle would be 90 degree. Even here it would be 90 degree. So you can say this angle is 30 plus 30. Okay, or you can also say if this is 90 and this is 60, the other angle must be 30 degree. Why? The sum of interior angles of a triangle is 180. Now let me take the triangle ABD. Okay, from the triangle from triangle ABD. Can you tell me what is sine 60 degree? Sine 60 degree means the angle is at B. Yes? So now if the angle is at B, opposite would be, or the perpendicular would be AD. Agree? So sine 60 is perpendicular, that is AD, divided by hypotenuse, that is AB. Okay? Now if angle, okay, if the side AB is 2A, okay, and the side BC is 2A, then the side BD would be A and DC would be A. Okay, why? Because 2A divided by 2 is A. Yes, 2A divided by 2 is A. Now if BD is A and DC is A, you get back 2A when you add them. Okay, so now we have the side AB is 2A, right? Hypotenuse square is equal to the sum of square of other two sides, that is the Pythagoras theorem. Okay, so this would be 4A square minus A square is equal to AD square. Yes, so I would get 3A square is equal to AD square. If 3A square is equal to AD square, then AD is equal to root 3 into A. Yes, this side AD, value of that is root 3 into A. Now, what do I have? Sine 60 degree is equal to AD. AD is how much? Root 3 into A. What is the value of AB? AB is 2A. Yes, the A and A gets cancelled. So, the value of sine 60 degree is root 3 by 2. Okay, let me write that down. The value of sine 60 degree is root 3 divided by 2. Okay. Now, from the same triangle with the same angle, let me find what is cos 60 degree. Yes, what is the formula for cos 60 degree? From the triangle ABD, that would be adjacent. Yes, adjacent is A divided by hypotenuse, the same thing, 2A. A and A gets cancelled. I would get 1 divided by 2. Okay, so let me write that down. Cos 60 degree is 1 divided by 2. Okay, now let me find 30 degree. How would I find 30 degree? Let me take the same triangle ABD. In this triangle ABD, if I try finding sine 30 degree, as you can observe, the angle is at A. Okay, so which side is opposite to this angle A? BD, right? Opposite. So, sine 30 degree is equal to opposite, that is BD. The hypotenuse remains same, that is AB. Yes, what is the value of BD? It is root 3. Sorry, what is the value of BD? BD is A, right? Divided by AB is 2A. What is the value? AA gets cancelled and I would get half. Yes, what is cos 30 degree now? Cos 30 degree is equal to, yes, from the same A, okay? That would be adjacent. Which is the adjacent? Root 3A, that is AD. Yes, root 3A divided by the hypotenuse. What is the hypotenuse? It is 2A. So what would the answer be? It would be root 3 divided by 2. Let me write that down. Sine 30 degree is 1 divided by 2 and cos 30 degree is root 3 divided by 2. Okay. So yes, I took an equilateral triangle ABC. I took all the sides as 2A, 2A and 2A. Okay. And as you know, in an equilateral triangle, every angle is 60 degree. Okay, I drew a perpendicular AD to the side BC. Okay, when I drew the perpendicular, the value of BD is A and DC is A. Why? When you add this, you would get back 2A. Okay. So now, what else? The angle A gets splitted as 30 and 30. Or you can say, since the sum of interior angles of a triangle is 180 degree, I wrote angle A is 30 in the triangle ABD. Okay, from the triangle ABD, we applied sine 60, cos 60, and then we applied sine 30, cos 30, and we got these values. Now, for 45 degree, yes, for 45 degree, I will take an isosceles triangle. What do you mean by an isosceles triangle? Yes, in an isosceles triangle, let me take a triangle. Say triangle A. Okay, triangle A, B, C. Yes, in an isosceles triangle, two angles would be equal and the corresponding two sides would be equal. Yes, so if these two angles are equal, one of the angle is 90 degree, the other two angles would be 45 and 45. Okay, let me take these two sides as A and A. If these two sides are A and A, what would AC be? AC square is equal to A square plus A square. So AC is equal to root 2 into A. Okay, now if I find sine 45 degree, take at any angle at A or C. That is your wish. Okay, now let me take at C. Yes, if I observe at this 45 degree, the opposite is A. So let me write that down. Divided by hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is root 2A. Yes. So A and A gets cancelled and I would get 1 divided by root 2. Now what is cos 45 degree here? Take for the same angle 45. Yes. The adjacent is A divided by hypotenuse, that is root 2 into A. So I would get 1 divided by root 2. Okay. Now let me write that down. Sine 45 is how much? Sine 45 is 1 divided by root 2 and even cos 45 is 1 divided by root 2. Can you try finding what is tan theta? Yes, you should know that the formula for tan theta is sine theta divided by cos theta. Use this formula and try finding what is tan 0, tan 30, tan 45, tan 60 and tan 90. Okay? Yes, that is it for today's class. Thank you.